useful to you. So starting, I'm going to give you the software in the industry today. So what you see before you is a picture of the software number of lines of code or the object instructions and the number of systems. So if you see here, a low-end mobile has the least number of code there, but very large number, 10 to the power 9 systems in the whole world. Whereas if you see the spacecraft, you have very few spacecrafts flying, but again the complexity and the lines of code is very high. But this is the complete domain in which software is available today. So what is safety in this? Safety is the freedom from those conditions that can cause death or injury. And a safety critical system or an application is an application where human safety is dependent upon the correct operations. So some of the examples that you're going to see is the railway signaling, the medical devices, the aircraft control systems, and even in the automotive domain. So what you are seeing is a railway signaling system, just two people sitting there and controlling the complete railways. So this is driven by software, and it is a safety critical thing. So the computer is doing and trying to manage the tracks, and accidents have happened in this. This is something which is there inside the heart. So it is working, instead of the heart you have a small artificial pump which has a software driving it. So this is the medical field. Then you have the programmable ECUs. So your family is traveling in a car, completely dependent upon the software that is running the show. And then finally you have the fly-by-wire control systems, where again it could be someone very close to you who is flying in these things, and the software is driving this. The software makes it fly for 16 to 20 hours. You go from India to US, the whole journey is done by these fly-by-wire control systems. And accidents still happen. So I'm going to show you some of the examples of the very recent accidents that are there. This is a very profound statement by Barry, and he says that the situation becoming worse will continue till a major software-induced system catastrophe, similar to the impact as a World Trade Center, collapse in 9/11. And when is it going to happen? It's going to happen somewhere between now and 2025. So this is a very profound statement, and something to be scared about. This is not a very good thing about the future. And you can see the trend now itself. You can see these accidents that have led to very large loss of money, 1.23 billion US dollars, because the filter coefficient was a factor of 10 wrong. Something we could have easily tested and perhaps found it out. In the medicine field, people were given dosages of the order of 105% more than the normal dosage, and people who went to get cured, they got killed instead. And this is not new. It has again repeated, where again 8 times higher dosage was given, and people died because of that. And then the favorite thing for me, the aircraft field, where crashes have happened because of software failure. And all these things are pretty new. And as a hindsight, when we look at all these accidents, if we had done some extensive testing, perhaps we could have avoided this process. So we require all our wits and ingenuity to make a safety critical system work. Outthinking nature is an overwhelming task. So this is what drives the safety critical